I guess if there's one word to describe how I feel about this week's Boruto episode, it's underwhelming. I was very underwhelmed with this episode. I didn't really think it was completely, I don't even know how to really describe it. I wasn't excited about the episode like as I was watching it. The action was fine, animation was fine. It was all about as good as it could be, I guess, with the time that they had or something. It just wasn't as, not overwhelming, but it wasn't as exciting as I thought it was going to be. It just ended up being something that it wasn't really something that I was enjoying watching from beginning to end. It wasn't entirely bad. There were moments that I actually really liked within the episode, but it wasn't exactly what I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be so much more than what it was. I thought the action was going to look better. I thought the choreography of the way that Delta and Naruto fought were going to be better. The way that I thought was gonna happen, I thought like the first half was gonna be a little bit slow because obviously Naruto's gonna want to try and get some information out of Delta about why they're so invested and so, what's the word I'm looking for? So adamant about trying to get Kawaki back from their grasp. Why are they so invested into Kawaki in this specific way? What is he to them? Obviously, the viewer has a couple ideas of why they want Kawaki back, but Naruto and the rest of the cast, the good guys, don't really know why they want Kawaki back as much as they want him back. So he tries to figure that out, but obviously he doesn't really get any information because Delta figures it out really quickly. And then the rest of the episode is basically just a whole bunch of fighting. The whole time I'm just wondering, okay, why the fuck hasn't like Boruto like ran away with like his fucking sister, because his sister's not a shinobi and she's can get very injured very easily if they're not fucking careful. Later on in the fucking episode, Delta pulls on a move that goes after the regenerative cells within someone's body. So, for an example, Kawaki can regenerate any missing limb because he has scientific ninja tools implemented into his body. Naruto can do the exact same thing because he has the power of the nine-tailed fox. And Delta has an attack that goes after those cells and completely destroys them, and your regenerative abilities are very much hindered because of that attack and getting hit by it. And who would have fucking thought Delta goes after Himawari later on in the episode and uses her as bait so that she can land the attack on Naruto, but instead Kawaki decides to jump in and that surprises Delta. And that is kind of it. It just wasn't really anything other than that. It was just a whole bunch of action. Boruto obviously wanted to go in and help his dad. Kawaki's like, no, you're gonna be a hindrance. If the Hokage says it's gonna be fine, then we shouldn't, bring any inconveniences. And then it was pretty much just that. It just wasn't anything more than just what was there in the episode. It wasn't that amazing. It was just fine. It was okay to watch. It was kind of interesting to see certain moments because certain moments were actually kind of cool within the fight. But it wasn't really anything just absolutely stellar. I was just wanting more, but I got less than what I was hoping for. But it ended off on a cliffhanger, so maybe there's going to be more to this fight, and the second half in the next episode next week is going to look better, and I hope it looks better because, like I said, the best way that I could describe this episode for myself personally was underwhelmed. I feel very underwhelmed because it was overall very underwhelming. So, yeah, that's all I have to really say. Like the video if you enjoyed, subscribe if you want more. I'm sorry, I don't really have that much to say about this week's episode. It just kind of is how it is. Yeah, that's kind of it. I'll see you guys next one. Have a fantastic day. I'm out. Peace.